skate today. We're off the Goodwin Sands. We're here to dive a shipwreck called the Restoration. It's a protected wreck. We've been asked to come and have a look, see what's there, what's in the cupboard, measure some cannons. We're on a lovely boat today. She's called Predator. It's a Blythe cat. I'll show you around in a minute. Here's our skipper for today. Hello. And the skipper's first mate. Yeah. Hi Doug.
Alright, Tom, how are you?
Yeah.
All good out here, isn't it?
Yeah. Morning gentlemen. Rodrigo.
Right.
Tom. And hi Dan. How you doing?
Alright there, Tom.
Hey Martin. How you doing?
Hi Tom, I'm good, thanks.
This is Mark here. It's from MSTS. We are diving supervisor today.
What we do, we get straight in the water. When you're on the shot line, get yourself a couple of metres underwater. I'll come onto the comms for you, start you for a comms check.
One away. Two away. This is actually part of the main wreck mound. You can see there's a good mix of objects mixed in there. A lot of them are concreted together. Concretion is a hard compact mass, which is often found forming over and on man-made objects that have been underwater for a long time. It forms especially around iron. Now, this is interesting. This is a gun carriage for a cannon. We can see it here, outlining it now. It's made of wood. It's amazing it's survived. We can see that the cannon is lying underneath the carriage here. It's probably upturned during the wrecking process or as the ship's broken up. But very nice to see and an interesting find. Here we can see a jumble of concretions that form part of the main wreck mound. You can also see some modern fishing gear that's been lost on the site, trawl net by the looks of it. Here we've got some larger timbers. You can see they're not in very good condition, probably where they've been exposed. That's us up from the dive from day one. Really nice down there actually. There's a big pile of stuff. We've got some cannons. We managed to locate a few of the other cannons. So yeah, good sight. Day two, we'll be diving again today on this shipwreck. This is our site plan here. This is the main wreck site here. We can see we've actually got some cannons out this side. We've also got an anchor here. What's your plans for this dive?
Well, we're going to wait for Doug and Dan to set line to the cannon to go there and record the photogrammetry.
Oh, excellent.
Get a bunch of scales down, get some nice footage out, and hopefully we'll have good vids like yesterday.
Alright, brilliant. And for those that don't know the photogrammetry...
So basically I'm going to take a few pictures, and all those pictures are going to help me recreate everything in 3D.
So Rodrigo had a little leak coming off his switch block here, so we're just fixing that now. Quick fix to the non-return valve. Here's on. Oh, lovely.
No leaks.
No leaks in business. This is a mix of block and brick. It's all part of the wreck mound. The bricks sometimes indicate the galley where they cooked food. Here we have a cannon. This is the cascabel end and you can see the button on the back. This is the breech of the gun. As we move along it you can see the two trunnions, one sticking up, one sticking down. These located and held the gun in place on the gun carriage. And then we have the muzzle, or the chase of the gun. We'll see this gun in Rodrigo's photogrammetry shortly. Another great dive today. Found a few extra cannons. How did the photogrammetry go, Robert?
Excellent. We're going to process it later, but yeah, I'm really confident.
Cool. Alright, Doug.
Yeah, very good.
Day three.
We're back out on site. We're going to be going down there, finishing off all the photogrammetry from around the site, then At the end we're going to do some diver tracking to get some really good positions for the site and for the artifacts, the cannons, the anchor and some of the timbers that are down there, and then that'll be spot on.
What will you be doing on your dive?
Hopefully we're going to take some great photographs. We're going to see what the busy's like.
Excellent stuff. This is us setting up the diver tracking transducer pole. Is this a diver tracking system?
This is the position of the diver overlaid on multi-beam data, so we can see where he is on the site, what he's working on.
Yeah, all copied. Martin leaving bottom now. You have 2 minutes at 6 meters.
How was your dive?
That was pretty good, thanks. Yeah,
Yeah?
really enjoyed it.
What have we got here?
We have a drone catcher. Safest way to land it. It's basically catch it like a butterfly.
Nicely done, Martin.
Good morning, another sunny day down in Ramsgate. We're going out to site in a minute. We're going to be diving the south side of the site today, so we'll see what's there. We've finished on the north side.
And this big mound here is part of like the mound, but it had other pieces in it like bricks, copper, you can see other artifacts in it.
They're all teasing me, look. He's teasing me.
South site, which is this site here. This is the main bit of the mound on the south site. And just slightly north of this area is another bit here. I think we're going to aim to put the shot on this one and go and explore.
We're just on the north site and we're recovering our shot from yesterday. And we're going to take it down to the south site and shot the area there. Ready for diving. Here to look at shipwrecks, but often you find quite a lot of wildlife living in and around these wrecks. They create a habitat. These are interesting. These are pulley blocks. They're quite large ones too, part of the rigging for the ship, possibly even used to pull up sails. What we've got here is some timber planking. You can see that the timbers are still joined together. This is a nice example of some structure of the ship there. You can see that we're cleaning off a little bit of the soft silk just to see what we've got, and so we can take some measurements of the planking and it might help us in working out where on the ship we are. That's the end of another dive, so now we're on our safety stop. It's not quite a decompression stop. It's more like an added safety margin. This is the final day of diving. Got a couple of lines on the site. We've got a yellow line that goes down to the south, and a white line that goes off around the north and the west. Me and Tom are going to go down on the yellow line. We're going to have a look at a gun and see if we can get some measurements off of it, and then we're going to go look at a pulley block. If we've got time, we'll go up and have a look at the west gun. Exploring. Yeah.
My main priority, even if the visit's rubbish, is that we get dimensions of the cannons so we can hopefully identify between the sites.
This is me and Tom measuring up one of the cannons. There's a specific technique for measuring the cannon. We're going to measure it in certain places. Its length, its width, across where the trunnions are, where the cascabel end is. And this should give us an indication of the size of the gun. The cannons on this site are heavily concreted, so it's going to make the measurements a little bit inaccurate, but it does give us a good indication of the size of each gun. The seabed here is covered in a soft powdery silt, and if we stir it up or we clear it, you can see it just flares up into the water column, and you can see the tide blowing it away like smoke.
That's us fresh out of our dive really, we just got the other pair in now. So yeah, we had a good dive really, didn't we, Tom?
Yeah, no, very good, successful.
Yeah, so we had some measurements on one of the cannons, wafted a bit of the dust off some of the blocks so we could see what was going on there.
Really clean timber, so fresh blanket, very nice.
Yeah, very good, very enjoyable.
Okay, so that's the project pretty much finished for us this time. We've had some really good diving, seen some really interesting cannons, especially the one with the gun carriage, very cool. An anchor, some pulley blocks. The lads have done some really nice photogrammetry. Yeah, all in all, really good diving. Great project. Hope you enjoyed coming along.